Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Cyprus Diaries. You're probably wondering, and this is probably a question floating about by the time I upload them, if I'm in Cyprus, surely the videos should all be really bright. Well, 2 points. One, some of these videos were filmed at night, but there were about 2 or 3 that were filmed in the daytime. And the reason they're so dark is because there is nothing to lean the camera on, which is why it's often difficult to find light. I found a spot now. This spot's really good, so this is probably where all the other diaries will be filmed, because we're right in front of the window, and from what I can see there are no old biddies today with their titties out. But I'm sure if I go out there and there are some people with their tits out, they might become titty twanglers. Yes. So this morning I got up, but actually I didn't. I got up at 7 and moved because I was in my bedroom and Jamie was making far too much noise with his snoring. But I don't think of it as snoring. It's more like sex noises. It goes, so it sounds like sex noises, much better than this real horrible sex noises, and you kind of wonder what the hell is he doing about. So I moved to Toby's habitat. There are 2 beds here, and Toby's got one there, and I slept on the other one. It is extremely hot today. It's a very hot day. Oh look, she's got her knuckles out. She's about 91 stone. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It is very hot today, yes. I mean, I walked from our hotel room to the restaurant, and it was very hot. There's a woman looking directly at me with her tits out. Deary me. My opinion on that is don't get your tits out unless you're attractive. But yeah, you have a hot girl, she's got her tits out. That's nice, but it's not nice because her tits are sunburnt and they're all red, so they're not comfortable. Every pair of breasts that I look at, and you can't help but look at them because they're in your face, they're all parted here and they're really, really round and floppy, and they're really disgusting pairs of tits. They're just floppy. They're just a big flop. It's like an egg that's gone wrong, you know, floppy eggs, you know. They're just round moulds of dough, you know. Think about when you roll out dough, and it's just like these pairs of tits are just like round bits of dough stuck to the body. It's floppy. None of them are pretty. They're not a nice pair of cleavage, a nice bit of bish. No, they're all floppy, hanging to one side. Basically, they're falling off. So they're not pretty. No, you will say to me, "Oh, Grant, get in there." No, I don't want to get in there because all the tits I've seen are wrinkly. I hope no one's listening because there is a van outside, and the bathroom window is open. I don't agree with people having their tits out on the beach or in a swimming pool. Our hotel, by the way, is really nice because what we do is, right, this is the room, and there's a video previous to this called Tour of My Room, so you'll see it, but basically this is the room, and there is a door, and that's sort of like the back way. That's the front door, and that's the back way, but actually this is the front way, and that's the back way, but this is the front way. You can't actually leave this way if you're going out for a day trip because you have to lock the front door, and there's a key. And the key controls all the power in the hotel. So when you take that, you have to take that out, otherwise you won't get back in again. So you take that out, and all the power goes off. The fridge, all the lights, they go off, and so yeah, everything goes off. So you just take that out, and you have to leave. If you're going to the swimming pool, you can go out that door. Wonderful. People think you're robbing in, but you're not. Because you just go through the little gate. There's a little gate there. There's sort of like a balcony, but not a balcony because it's not hanging over anything, but it's sort of like a patio, really. And there's some seats out there, and you go through the little gate, and then, right, the swimming pool is directly there. You don't have to walk even, but it's practically like a half a minute walk to get to the swimming pool. Really, it is. is directly in front of our hotel room. It's wonderful. Whenever you want to swim, just get into your bathers and jump in that pool. I'm a bit bored of the pool now because we've been in it for several hours, but it's a brand new day, who knows. It's so nice to just jump in that pool. Dump in that pool. I don't think I want to dump in that pool. That's what's worrying. I was having to think about this the other day. What if a baby went in that pool and had a shit? Just think about that. I mean, it's so nice to jump in that pool when you're boiling hot because you just freeze immediately. Your whole body goes right down and your temperatures goes down. Anyway, today we're going to the Tomb of the Kings, which is something about kings. I don't know what it's actually about. And the cleaner is due very soon. I haven't set my watch to Cyprus time, so apparently in England or the UK it should be 7:56 in the morning. But actually the time in Cyprus is... You don't need to change your watch because you just add 2 hours on. So 7:56, it must be 9:56, so it's about 10 o'clock now. So in 15 minutes the breakfast bar will close. Did I tell you about dinner? Dinner was quite nice. We had English food, would you believe? We had really English food. I mean, I thought that was both good and bad. It's good because we don't have to... there is the choice that if you want to be normal, you can have a burger. I think it was the kids menu actually, because you know there's a screaming kid. He doesn't want to eat the foreign food. He has the burger. But it's bad. Oh, I've got a new text. What does it say? I know, you bastard. Stop texting me. Bloody T-Mobile keep bloody telling me I haven't got any credit. What am I supposed to do? I'm in Cyprus. Can I get my phone topped up in Cyprus? Yes, it'd have to be euros, wouldn't it? I'm trying to get this booster thing, but I need £10 to do that. A booster for £5, I'll get internet access free, I think, where it's about €5, but that's good. I don't know about text or something like that. I have no credit. And for the first time yesterday, I used Facebook on my phone. And someone said, yay, Grant using Facebook on your phone. I have never done it before. There's a symbol there, look, it says Facebook. I can click on it now, and whenever I want to, for free, I can write something on my wall. Can you see that? Yeah, that says write on your wall. I can do it now, whenever I want. I did a really pointless one today. On my status, I put, you'll see this, I put, let's see if you can remember it after 2 weeks. It was a status that said, I can't remember what I wrote, but it was, you know, the first one was about Cyprus. I wrote that last night, when it said, Cyprus is so beautiful. Oh my god, she's on her balcony with her knickknacks out. I put, Cyprus is beautiful, and it's so boiling hot. That was the first one I did on my phone. And then I went down to the hotel's computer and did one as well. So, yeah. It's cheap as chips. It's 10 cents, although the machine doesn't accept 10 cents, weirdly enough. So if you want 1 minute, you can't pay for it. No, but it's €1 for 10 minutes. And if you want to have an hour, it's... an hour is €6. But it's very complicated. It's very hard to work out because you think it sounds easy to work out, but it's very difficult. Because it's 10 cents per minute. So 10 of those would be 10 minutes. So it seems... Anyway, I think the cleaner's coming, but yeah. What was I talking about originally? Yeah. Yeah, so dinner. Yeah, dinner was very nice. We all had burgers and chips. And then for pudding, we had a starter too. We had potato soup for starters. You can have the soup of the day or salad. I will probably have salad tonight. But we went to this shop yesterday. I told you about this before. Bloody expensive. Yeah, I think the video has been really boring, these Cyprus Diaries. I think they're really boring because I'm not telling you much about my holiday, but I'm having all the fun and you're stuck in wherever you live, so yeah. And we're going to go swimming now, so I'm going to go and relieve myself of all this heat and have another day of looking at people's tits that are all parted and floppy. They're little floppy things. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, I didn't tell you why it's bad. It's bad because you don't get to experiment with food. You know, you don't say, well, today I don't like it. I can't experiment with food today because it's something English food. It's not all English food. There was a stroganoff, whatever that is, beef stroganoff. There was spaghetti. There was omelette. So I think the menu changes tomorrow. No. Stay. 2 minutes. So hopefully the menu will change, hopefully. And the breakfast is always the same, but the breakfast is so nice anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I love waking up in the morning, having my toast. I usually have toast, a boiled egg, these little there's small little sausages that are cut up, and they're really tasty. I don't think they're sausages, they're probably something else, but they taste like sausages anyway, they look like sausages. But they may not actually be sausages. I can't believe it's not a sausage. But it looks like a sausage. It's probably one of these Cyprus sausages. I don't know. It's not a sausage. It's more like a hot dog, really. But it's a small hot dog cut up. And I always feel so greedy. I want a plate of them, but you can't because other people have to eat. So tomorrow, I'm going to say to myself, I am going to have 2 boiled eggs because the boiled eggs are really nice. I usually have 2 pieces of toast. Those about 5 of those little sausage things or whatever they flip them now. A boiled egg, beans, and that's it. I don't have this. The cereal is muesli. I'm not gonna have muesli. Muesli tastes like eating straw, really, doesn't it? So I'm not gonna eat that. So I have nothing against Cyprus cereal. I just don't like muesli. So yeah. So hopefully you'll be hearing from me on the old Facebook. But I'm not going to, if you want me to send you a personal message, I've been trying to get hold of Joel Clark actually on Facebook on my phone, but he doesn't register as a friend, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I think it's because Joel hasn't changed his name. I'm sure it's Joel. Joel isn't something like Yusuf. I can't unlock my phone. Here we go. So Joel's not showing up at all, but I don't think you can access your friends on my phone, so apparently I've got to hide this because people in Cyprus will want to steal this from me because it's a touch phone. Do you want to hear the radio? Will the radio work? No, it's buggered. So yeah, I'll probably, with my Euro tomorrow, I'll probably contact Joel, and Joe's on holiday, so we probably won't be able to get to him. And Morris is very important because Morris is in America somewhere. I think he's in Las Vegas, so I want to contact him. You don't know who Morris is? And by the way, it's too late anyway. So hopefully Joel tomorrow, but not tomorrow because the videos will be uploaded sometime in the future. But Thursday, the 2nd of September, I think it is, I'll be contacting you. So there we go. And you'll receive that probably. If I can get hold of you, I'll probably say hello. Just say hello and stuff. We get 10 minutes a day because that's a euro, and we can't spend too many euros, can we? I've been quite good. I spent 10 euros already in one day, but that was only because oh, what did I spend my 10 euros? I bought some postcards. I bought a bottle of water for €1, and I bought. Why did I spend 5 euros? What did I spend? I probably didn't. No, I did. I spent about 10 euros. I can't remember. Bought it on something. I spent 10, and now today I'm not going to spend too many euros, probably about 2. I don't know how much it is to get into the Tomb of the Kings, but I won't be spending too much money there. Goodbye.